What's good, family? I was really coming to this Walmart real quick because I needed to grab something. You know, a lot of times they won't even let you in the door like 15, 20 minutes before time. So I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and slip in here real quick and get what I need, guys. The clock is ticking. Okay, so they let me in. They let me in, guys. Normally when I come to this Walmart, it's a problem coming in. If it's like 10:45, it's like 10:43 right now. So I was able to slip in. But since I'm here, guys, let's go ahead and have a quick talk.
Low power.
The last thing we talked about my last video, I'm not sure if you guys watched it or not. That's okay. You got plenty of time to go through my videos and see if you missed anything. But I'm just gonna keep riding this subject real quick because it's a breakthrough. A lot of people don't understand. This is a breakthrough, guys. And it's not something that you can't do. This is something that you absolutely can do. This is something that you can do. And what you're gonna realize when you start doing the small little things, guys, and you build these small bricks around the foundation every day, dude, you'll pop up a month, 2 months later and be like, oh my gosh, this thing is real. This is actually a reality. You'll begin to see something being built off of the small little things that you can waste every day. Everybody that's listening to my voice right now that makes money every day or throughout the week, you spending $10 somewhere, and most likely you are not seeing a return on that money that you spend. And my last point that I want to elaborate on for a few seconds while I'm looking for this quick thing, guys, $10 a day. Set up a separate account. Make sure that you do not miss one single deposit. These deposits that you're depositing into this account is for love, appreciation, event anniversaries, Christmas gifts. It's going to take away that anxiety that you feel when you have to spend money on someone else and your budget is tight and your money is low. Now, if you're a Kingdom shopper, I can almost 100%, but I can't say 100% because I don't know if you're exercising these principles. But as a Kingdom shopper, you will absolutely not be broke next season. You will not be broke next holiday. You will not be broke. You will absolutely not be broke. You'll be a cheerful giver. A cheerful giver is someone who is happy to give, someone who is excited about blessing someone else. And you're going to learn that cheerfulness, it turns on the atmosphere inside the world where the universe, and I will make sure you guys understand, God is in control of the universe. God created the universe. He created the galaxy. He created the planet. He created everything. God will allow the universe to yield fruit to you because your frequency is on a high level. Your frequency is on the level of being cheerful. You're happy. So when you sowing that seed, you're not giving away money. You are absolutely 100% sowing a return or sowing a demand on the return for the universe to yield you greatness, to yield to you favor, to yield to you the things that you might need coming up in your journey, that you won't have to tap into your own bank account Because now you got blessings coming from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west. And I said north, south, east, and west because that's part of your daily vocation. You have to profess these things. You have to trigger. Those are like watering your seeds. When you got seeds in the ground, when you've been sowing seeds and blessing people and giving people opportunities, I can't even find what I'm looking for. Obviously, it's not here, guys. I guess I'm going to have to keep moving. But you putting seeds in the ground, the same way you put a seed in the physical ground and you waiting for that seed to yield forth the fruit from the substance that's contained inside that seed, you have to take that seed and start pouring water into the ground on top of that seed. You're not going to see the seed because the seed has been buried. So at this point, you have to start watering the ground and hoping that seed will be fertilized by the water, fertilized by the soil of the earth, that seed will begin to break up. And when that seed begins to break up, that seed is actually going down into the ground. So you still don't see any results. You still don't see anything happen. But that seed is down into the ground first. So there's another stage and process of growth. Sometimes when you bury, you feel like, oh my gosh, I've been shut down. No, you've been planted. You're buried in the ground to be planted. You're thinking things going on in my life. Oh, I can't handle this. I'm losing everything. It's so dark. No, you've been buried and planted. And when you've been planted, there is a process. Don't take yourself up out the ground. Don't uproot yourself. Allow the process to take stage. Allow the process to manifest itself in your life. Allow the process to take you to the next level. Don't you try to take yourself to a higher level. Don't you try to take yourself to another dimension. Don't you tell yourself it's time for me to do something different. Don't you tell yourself it's time for me to switch things up. No. When you're working on something and you're being developed, you have to be patient. There's a word that says, let patience have her perfect work. Because when patience have her perfect work, you heard that, guys? You heard that, guys? It's not even 11 o'clock and they're yelling Walmart is closed. But that's what happens at certain Walmarts, guys. It's not like a Kroger or a Publix where you're invited and you feel like they want you to come there. It's not every Walmart though. Let's not get it, but it's most of them, let's be honest. But what I was saying is you're planted. You're not isolated. You haven't been cut off from the promise. God separated you. He separated you because there is a purpose that is inside of you that He needs to develop, that He needs to nourish, that He needs to spend time with you so He can root you and stabilize you into His plan, into His destiny, into His purpose. And that's exactly what He's doing for you. Excuse me, ladies. Y'all so beautiful. Y'all so pretty.
Thank you.
Aww. So pretty. So guys, don't get discouraged. Don't let off the gas. I'm not even sure if they're going to let me come. Am I able to come through this line, ma'am? I just got like 3 things. You said yes, no? I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Ooh, one of the cans is bent, but I'm going to keep it. It's okay. What I was saying, guys, do not exit your plan. If God is doing something in your life, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, man. Appreciate that kindly. You have to be hungry. You have to be ruthless. I got you. Everybody try to fight to give it to it. So what I was saying, guys, do not exit your plan. Do not give up. Sometimes you got to encourage yourself. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, love. Sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back. Sometimes you got to tell yourself to keep going. Sometimes you got to tell yourself you're doing a good job. People are always going to try to pull you down. They're going to try to pull you back into your past. They're going to try to pull you out of the ground that you've been planted in. And while you're being planted, you're being rooted. Allow that root to take place so you can be stable. You too, love. I appreciate you. That stability is going to produce manifestation in your life. That stability is going to also produce greater fruit in your life. Do not allow anybody to uproot you from your plan. Do not allow life and circumstances to uproot you from your plan. Do not uproot yourself from doubting. Do not allow yourself to be uprooted. Don't uproot yourself. You have to stay on task. You got to stay on point. You got to stay focused. The word for tonight is focus. Thank you, sir. You have a great night. I appreciate you, man. Stay safe. The word for tonight, guys, is focus. Stay focused. Stay encouraged. Guard your mind. Guard your heart. Peace and blessings.